A young singer hailing from Jericho, Long Island, New York, Madison was raised in a Jewish family with a younger brother, Ryder. Her parents have been divorced for a little while now, but Madison has commented on how her parents are still on great terms. At only 21 years of age, this young singer's life has already been filled with excitement. Between modeling and singing for millions of fans, there's no signs of this superstar slowing down anytime soon. But with that being said, there might be a thing or two you don't know about this young superstar. So, here are 10 facts you might not know about the singer, Madison Beer. She couldn't get into a club. It should be noted that even though Madison has a sweet, seemingly innocent appearance, that the singer isn't the one without a rebellious side. And that side reared its ugly head in the case of getting into a club even when she wasn't old enough. As the story's told, one evening she was hanging out with a group of friends and was given a fake ID to try to get into a club. Unfortunately, the bouncer easily caught on, and even though Madison argued her way into the club early on, since she was sort of internet famous, the bouncer was able to easily find out her real age and she was forced to leave the club. Maybe, if you're famous, try a fake mustache or something next time to avoid suspicion. She wanted to be Hannah Montana. Back in several interviews when she first burst onto the scene, Madison told reporters that her dream was to be Hannah Montana. Madison said she was obsessed with the young singer and wanted to look just like the fictional character. How did she plan on doing that, you ask? Well, she wanted to get bangs and wear flashy, bedazzled clothes. Needless to say, I think it's probably a good thing that she grew out of the Hannah Montana phase. The freezer incident. When you mention a Christmas story, there's generally a plethora of memories that come flooding in. There's the leg lamp, the Red Ryder BB gun, oh fudge, and of course, Ralphie getting his tongue stuck to the frozen pole. But what does this have to do with Madison Beer, you may be thinking? Well, she has a similar memory that isn't as pleasant as the holiday family film. The infamous freezer incident. What is that exactly? Well, one day she was hanging out with a couple of friends when she decided on a goof to stick her tongue to the inside of a freezer. And what should happen? Her tongue got stuck. She says the experience was agonizing and that the memory in the experience itself was traumatic and one she can never forget. She was discovered by Bieber. Say what you want about Justin, but Madison wouldn't be where she is had it not been for his intervention. Fate came calling when Bieber found Madison's cover of Etta James at last on YouTube and tweeted it out, sharing it with the world. Madison began trending worldwide on Twitter, and then later the young singer was even signed to Justin's label, Island Records. She recalled the day back in the 7th grade after being signed. Madison recalls, "I got to walk into school one day and just be like, hey, Justin Bieber signed me, so screw you guys." Pop star. Gamers might recognize this popular tune from the hit game League of Legends, and also might recognize it from the popular VR title Beat Saber. But did you know that Madison Beer is one of the vocalists? Along with 3 other talented singers, Jaira Burns, Mion, and Soyeon, these 4 artists collaborated on Pop Star, a song for the hit game League of Legends that would then later get carried on into Beat Saber. As well as they also provided the voices for the characters that performed the hit song, the fictional band KDA. Inspired by Riri. Every artist can contribute their style, inspiration, and stylistic influence to others. Madison is no exception to that. It's reported that one of her biggest inspirations is none other than Rihanna herself, who she has praised and holds great admiration for. She's also expressed a great interest in a potential collab with the artist, according to an interview with Teen Vogue. I'd love to collaborate with Rihanna, of course. You see how much I talk about her? I'm obsessed. But if I could collaborate with anyone dead or alive, it would probably be the Beatles. That's a hard question though. If my life was on the line, I'd still need a few more minutes to answer that. Well, Rihanna and the Beatles, that's a very interesting mix of styles. Share of feuds. Madison's life isn't one without controversy. In fact, the singer's had a pretty public falling out with ex-Vine star Taylor Caniff. It's reported that Taylor went after Madison when a photo was tweeted showing Madison, Madison's boyfriend at the time Jack Gilinsky, and Taylor giving the impression that Taylor Caniff was the third wheel, with Madison actually calling him an attention seeker in the photo, in which he responded by calling her a homie hopper and even going as far as calling her trash before being blocked and unfollowed by Madison and her boyfriend Jack. Team Jacob. Just because someone's famous doesn't mean they can't have celebrity crushes themselves. The young star's been pretty open with who she's crushing on these days, and even lists Taylor Lautner and David Archuleta as her most notable crushes. Even going as far as to say she's actually in love with David. And with her only being 9 years old at the time of Twilight's theatrical launch, it's kind of surprising she still holds on to a crush from one of its former stars. Weird nickname. It's not uncommon for people to have nicknames, especially not for a name like Madison. There's Maddie, Mads, But unfortunately for Miss Beer, she did not get the spin-off of her own name, but instead got a totally unique one. That name? Monkey. This was because growing up, she absolutely loved to climb on things, and when she got a bit older, she started using the monkey emoji so much that the name just kind of stuck. She loves Rick and Morty. Like most rational people, Madison is a huge fan of Rick and Morty, so much so that she actually included a full dialogue from the show in one of her songs. I won't tell you what song it's on, so you'll have to listen to every song to find out, but at the end of one of my songs, there's a full Rick and Morty dialogue in my album. She said, "Luckily, I've become good friends with Justin Roiland, who's the voice actor behind Rick and Morty, which is peaking of my life, by the way. It's all downhill from here. Rick and Morty is a fantastic show, so we approve of this." So there you have it, 10 facts you might not know about the singer Madison Beer. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video and you want to see more, please do us a favor and hit that red subscribe button. If you want to know anytime we upload videos, please do us a favor and ding that bell icon so we'll be sure YouTube sends you notifications out. But thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you guys next time.